So, what else have I discovered? Let's look at my list again. Jetpack, good, yeah. Charger. Seaside, lovely. Beeswax, completely aside, but I've probably said before, things that I don't know any use for include sawdust, which I'm going to be accumulating a lot of, sappies, which apart from the obvious use, I don't really need any more than I've got already. Lovely trees already. Let's go and chop these things down. The other one, lovely trees, let's chop them down, is beeswax. And beeswax, I thought, there must be a good use for beeswax. And there is. You make candles out of it. I know it's flipping obvious. Anyone who's been anywhere bee related, like a manor house or, I don't know, visited a monastery for a bit of tourism, no, you can make wonderful things out of beeswax. Candles. Oh, anything from bees really, but candles being one of them. But I didn't realise it was actually a thing in the mod pack, but it is. Hold on a second. I think it's just, I don't think it's even a piece of string. What is it for the candle? I can't remember now. Was it, no, are they called torches? Are they called torches? I think they're just called torches rather than candles. There you go. A stick. That's a bit complicated, isn't it? A creosote capsule, a block of wool, and a stick. And that won't make 6 actually, I guess. You get 3, which is slightly less, but it's better than making charcoal. And because I'm short on wood right now, that's only going to be a good thing, can't it? Really. So lovely. There you go. So I was making charcoal before. I didn't even need to. I was lost these logs. Would you believe I was floating up and down before, bashing the leaves to make the blood fall down? I was like, you don't need to do that, you fool. Just fly up there. You've got a jetpack, you muppet. Right. And energy is cheap. At some point, I think I'm probably going to start running low on it. But whoa, let's put hover on. Would that be easier? Hold on. There we go. That way I can't break my little legs. Came back down again. And a few more logs there. Good. Good. Let's make some torches just to prove the principle. Lovely. There we go. And we'll put the rest of the wax in here. So something that isn't useless anymore, other than me. What am I missing in here? We've got enough stuff. Oh, we're running out of honey. We're short on the honey. Stick some more honey in there. I can automate this more. I could, and I thought maybe I could have more things running through here, maybe things with the blocks. I'm still pondering that, but I'll do that off screen, I think, and show you what I've done later. It's not really necessary. Right, stick those in there. Now, what else is on my list of stuff what I want to talk about to do next? So, wood harvesting, good. Farming. Oh, by the way, in that little break earlier, I mentioned the farming block. I can use that, but I've got to look into it a bit more to see how viable it is based on the resources that I have. I won't bother doing it for the general farm because I simply don't need that much wheat. And okay, I will come back to you, but just to say that it is possible to use a multi-block system for the logs. Something has just occurred to me that I'd forgotten about. Can you see what I see? This was what I was going to talk about next. I was going to talk about the manor next. So the manor has been improving. Let's have a little look at the get the wand out. Get me wand out. It's getting there. I haven't done it for a while, but I've been chucking bees in it. You see, it's appreciably now increasing how much mana I have in there. And what I've been doing is I've been chucking in large numbers of particular bees that I've had just to get an excess of. And examples are, for example, these ones aren't particularly good. I don't think the spidery drone. Just go over to see the spiders. These guys do have very, very short lives. Oh, I've seen I've got more squids on the map. I didn't notice that before. It must have been there, but I didn't see it on my mini map. Maybe they're actually in the water. That would be nice. Spidery Princess. See, these guys just go so fast. I have to constantly come back here to see how they're doing. And they're producing very little of anything, quite frankly. All just to get the damn spider eyes. Are you there? And you guys are still dying rapidly. Anything new in there? Oh, the chicken's gone. Nothing new. Right. But these guys aren't bad. These guys aren't bad for chucking in and you get quite a few of them. But there are better ones. Let's chuck you in. It's not really enough to be... Oh, I didn't... I chucked... To be really noticeable. None of the bees seem to give a really huge amount of mana, but it's getting there. And the other good one over here, it's safe to go over here because the jungle bees are asleep. And I like to be out at night time. But over here, next to the jungle bees, I have growing the skulking drones, which are producing useless furtive combs. And in fact, they've got no production on here. They've just got lifespan upgrades to keep them cycling through really quickly. But these guys are pretty good as well. I've got to be careful, by the way. I keep flying over this, but I often land on the farmland and break it. I must be careful of that. These guys are pretty good also for mana. But what I spotted a second ago was trees. Now, I was bemoaning the lack of trees before. But I'd forgotten. Now I've got the catalyst. Did you see me put that last time? I think you did. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I can now transform these into different tree types, but I think it uses quite a lot of mana. It would be lovely to have some different trees. I'm still sad about having no grass. But I know they don't want me to make any animals. But it is so grim having no grass around. But having different trees would be lovely. And I think if I've got all four, I might be able to start doing tree breeding, because usually those two things are linked. This is really annoying me, by the way. I must go and do this. It's been floating up in here for like, I don't know, 20 episodes. No, not quite, but getting there. There we go. Yeah, usually the bee mods and the tree mods are linked. You're not falling off the edge, are they? Be quiet, phone. Nearly. What am I worried about? I can't fall off the edge. Not literally. There we go. Is that all I got? One log. They must have fallen. They must have lost them off the edge. Never mind. Yes, they're on top of this tree. Stop getting distracted, man. Yeah, so usually they're linked together because you can breed different sorts of trees using the bees. Cross-pollination and all that stuff. Shin did a really good... I think it was the Feed the World, wasn't it? I think Shin and Yodcast did a really good version of that. It was brilliant how he did it. I don't want to do that many trees, but it'd be nice to do that. But I think you have to start with the four basic forms of tree. Let's just look in here. If I put in here tree, and then I put in the spruce, it only uses a tiny fraction. Right, I'll do that off screen. I won't do that on screen. I think you need... Yeah, I'm sure I thought it was more than that for some reason. I think maybe I haven't done it before because in one of the regrowth packs, oops, it wasn't working properly for some reason for me. I don't know. Anyway, so next time maybe you see this, I'll have some... You can even change the wood type. That's just silly waste of mana. Anyway, but the point is the mana's getting there, and actually just chucking that lot on there, has that made an appreciable difference? Really? You remember what it was before? A smidge. A smidge. See, he's getting there. So I need half a mana pool to make the Britannia drone. But hopefully when I've done that, it will be, it'll be going. We'll be there, and then we can go off and do something else rather than this stupid Britannia bee stuff. And while we're here, no, not that. That thing. Can we finally make a diamond? That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? To make a diamond. How wonderful. Beeswax in there. Bit too much beeswax. I don't want to carry around with me though. There we go. Come on, give him a shard. Can I finally make a diamond? That'd be super, wouldn't it? Where are they? A diamond. Don't get too excited, folks. How long is that going to take? So, let's be conservative and say it's 15 minutes. So it's still going to take me 2.5 hours of continuous play to make a diamond. Now, I play quite a lot of Minecraft, and I do sometimes play. It's easy to play in the evening off screen because I can't do commentary because it's too late. I can still play, but that's a long time to get one diamond. I really hope I want to get some as a reward instead. That'd be nice. You know what I haven't done in a while? Actually looked at the quest book. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I guess I've had so many things that I knew what I was doing. I've not needed to look at it, but I know that I'm missing redstone. which is a critical thing. These are all done, I think. That one's repeatable. Haven't done the BLIzer version 2 yet. I don't know if I want to, but we need redstone. Actually, I guess we've already got... Do I actually need to make destabilized bees? I just need redstone, don't I? I've probably got enough redstone. Do you know I've got 64 redstone already? Let's find out, shall we? That'd be nice if I don't have to make the bee. Hold on. Is this cheating? I don't think it is it really? I don't think so. I'm going to put it back into blocks again. Let's see if they're going to let me do it, or if it's like special redstone that they gave me. I'm like, no, I've got it, I can do it. Destabilize. Oh, cursed earth, that was it. I don't actually really want cursed earth. Well, there's one purpose for having cursed earth. There's one purpose I'm aware of. Withering. Doesn't sound lovely. I can't get Enderman. I can't. Endermen do not occur. Are you shooting things at me? What is that in there? Is that just a creeper? They look very strange for a second. I don't know. I can't get Enderman in here. I've got no Ender eyes in here at all. Because of course... Did I just pick up some... No, I didn't. I can't... Stupid blaze. Blitz, sorry. They won't spawn in there because of the water. And possibly the height as well. So as soon as they get touched, they would teleport out. But I don't see them anyway. And I will need some Ender eyes at some point, I think. So Cursed Earth would help with that. You've got to keep it in the dark and it will just spawn monsters, any sort of monsters. The question then is how I harvest them. Because of course the best way normally is to make them fall into a hole. I don't know. Whether the Endermen will actually wander around. If they get hurt, they'll start teleporting out straight away. I don't know how to stop them doing that. Because they can teleport very large distances. And the only other option is things like... You can't even shoot them with arrows because they'll jump out of the way of that. Put arrows from traps as well. The only thing is one of the flowers from Botania prevents Endermen from teleporting that I'm aware of. But that's it. So even though I don't know how to get them, I'm not sure how to get more Ender eyes. I guess it was making an Ender bee. Oh, okay, we'll see what we do. Anyway, Cursed Earth, I'm not sure it actually seems very useful. Let's put it safely in a box because we don't want this out in the open air because it will simply burst into flames. That being what it does. So now I've got these bees, let's analyse. That was a quick and easy quest, wasn't it? The other ones I couldn't do like that because they gave me like gold bars, but you couldn't make it into nuggets. But I guess they couldn't do that with the redstone. Let's analyse you, destabilise. What do you like? You've got nice long lives. Slow pollination, we don't care about that too much. Fast. Fertility 3, which is good. I'm presuming you guys will be quite good for reading on. What do you need? Normal climates, normal humidities, normal. And you produce occult clones and electric cones. And you might just make redstone. What's an electric? Is that electric or eclectic? No, it's eclectic. It's electric. An electric cone. What do you get for an electric cone? Oh. You don't... I must put that wrong. No. This comes... I thought you got this from the cone. Let's try a cult. Let's put cone in. You give me... Yeah, I know I get that, but what do I get the... A cult... No. Oh, I press Shift R. Magic wax. Is that useful for anything? I haven't the foggiest. A magic frame for magic bees. Essence of everlasting durability. Wow, that sounds amazing. If only I knew what the hell it was. Okay, let's try what the other cone is. I didn't spell electric one, did I? I'm sure it was an energetic cone, not an electric cone. But that's what I need to do. Coloured. I'm getting distracted. I need to do coloured cones soon. Yeah, I thought you got energetic cones. And energetic cones give you redstone. Oh well, I tell you what. Let's not mess around with this anymore. Let's just see what happens. Let's analyse you quickly. Did I just hear a cow? Did I hear a cow? I can't have hearing things. Spooky noises in the rain. Well, this is no longer river. We took the river one out of here. You're on only 3 production. Get in there. Let's get some more production upgrades for you. I'm sure I heard a cow. Definitely going slightly around the twist. Am I finally running out of these upgrades? Lifespan. Production. That's the other thing I probably should have done. Seeing that barrel in there, I ruined my first barrel by accident. But I should probably... let's go and sleep and get rid of the... That Colin again. No, it's my... Oh, you idiot. It's your damn... It's your jetpack. That's what you can hear. You're hearing your jetpack. You damn fool. I've got it on hover. Can we get rid of that? That sounds really annoying. Right. There we go. It's an armoured jetpack, by the way. It was simple enough to put the armoured bit on there. I think it was just like tin and iron or something like that. I can't remember. I could make a more powerful jetpack as well, but I'm just stingy with the resources. Right. Are you bees doing anything? I've got another empty hive over there as well, where I took out some of the hell bees. Oh wow, it's here already. Is an electric cone a destabilised? So the redstone is not coming from the comb. It's just being produced. Well, okay. What does it make? It makes destabilised redstone. It's none the wiser. I still don't know what that means. But these guys are producing pretty fast. Okay, I'm happy with that. There we go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm happy that that's something's going well. I've not got more diamond bees equivalent struggling along to produce anything. What else do I do then? What was that other quest? The wither bees, wasn't it? Well, I presume if they're anything like the blaze bees, they'll be producing blazes. They're producing wither skeletons. So probably something we need to stick in the same hole as the spider. A nether star. And well, soul sounds not that important. I did read on the pack notes actually that it says you don't ever need to go to the nether, so although I went there I didn't need to, but stuff that it was okay, it was fine. A resonant energy cell or resonant flux duct, I don't know. I'll have to look at that. This gets very interesting. Remember the milk bee that you have? You get some buckets of milk and use them here. What does that mean? Oh, because you get withered. You want to get withered by the bees, don't you? You have to drink the milk to cure yourself. I don't think I've got much milk. Maybe I should put the bovine bees back in again. A task where the player needs... Okay, so how do I get a wither skeleton bone chip? I presume I need wither bees. Is that a reasonable guess? What do you think? That's not how you spell wither. Whither art thou? So that comes... Oh, it's a 15 drop from Withering Queens, and Withering Queens come from Spiteful and Demonic. Now, I have these already, don't I? Do I not? Let's have a look. These are the queens. Okay. What was it again? It was Demonic and Spiteful, wasn't it? I'm sure I've definitely got Spiteful drones. But whether I have the Demonic... I think that was used to make something else. I've got Infernal. Ah! There you are, madam. Come here. Demonic and Sinister, I think it was. No, don't do that nonsense. Demonic and Spiteful. I haven't got a Spiteful Queen. Oh, I don't know. I've got a Spiteful Princess. Right, it's usually Spiteful. Where is it? I'm sure it's in here. I presume you're red. Let's have a look at the red ones, shall we? Infernal. Don't tell me I haven't got one. Sinister. No, it's Spiteful, wasn't it? I'm sure I have one of these. Okay, let's just look through the whole damn lot. Perhaps I used it to make something else. But I usually keep one. I don't usually use them all up. I'm usually very careful about that, but doesn't mean I haven't done it wrong. Maybe I've got a queen, but I've got to run her into to produce. What's happening over here? Let me remind there are still some hell bees over here, some infernal bees. Let me remind myself, while getting stung hideously, which ones they actually are. They're fiendish. Thank you for that little passing sting there. So how do you get spiteful? Oh god, I thought this was going to be easy. I was lulled into a false sense of security by the simplicity of the redstone bees. Spiteful comes from, what the heck is this? Elven trade, really? And I'll find. What did that got to do with these drones? What has that got to do? Okay, infernal. See, I don't want to be doing this. This is the sort of thing I think I can do from the Albury, and I won't lose the. No, an Albury. I mean, an Albury is for breeding as well as anything else, but it only increases the chance of getting the breeding. It doesn't really help. Well, I guess if I run out of diamonds, I'm going to have to use the Albury. But for now, let's just use the mutation system. Infernal plus hateful. Right, I'm not sure that I'm not missing something here. Let me go and double check that I've definitely not got this bee, and then we'll go from there.